Alright everybody, here we are. Let's continue with this thing. By the title of the video that is wrong, so I'll have to correct that, and then I can just simply go ahead from here on, and let's just simply go ahead without any further delay. And there was a kind of, not an error, but a topic, a kind of confusing topic that was remaining. So I'm gonna be focusing on that right now. Right now I can just simply turn the chats on. Let's do this, because of course I'm gonna be learning other things about better Auth. So at least I can turn the chats on right now. And as for the title is actually gonna be better Auth Next.js, just like this. Let's save it. Client component, const session auth client session in auth runs in the browser. User is often undefined at first loading, unauthorized. Just throws navigation error. It does not clear cookies and sessions. So after clicking signing, the session still exists. Dashboard server component. Here's why it works as expected. So no login state. The server already knows if the user is loading is in or not logged in, and there is no loading. Unauthorized triggers Next.js not authorized logic. On server side, unauthorized throws a special next unauthorized server error that stops rendering HTTP server and all. You never reach dashboard because the server render 401 never hydrated dashboard on the client. Okay. Unauthorized in client browser navigation error UI shown session still exists. Navigation error UI shown session still exists. Unauthorized 401 page about correct auth behavior. So why you didn't get the weird sign dashboard because in the server version dashboard is never rendered for unauth users. So when they click sign, they actually sign, then they come back to dashboard. Now versus the server check works correctly, no correction condition. Okay. The key rule, very good. Authentication checks should be done on the server. Authorization UI can be done on the client side. So your correct pattern is exactly what you did. Get a server session, and this use a client only for rendering user data, not for checking login. Alrighty, this is how it simply works. So here's the thing. The thing is that if you wanna actually check the authorization, use server side logic. Otherwise, just use client side logic. It's just as simple as that. Otherwise, you will be getting the error. And I found the solution right now. Like found the reason behind that. Alrighty, apart from this particular thing, let's simply close this, not that actually. And many things are fine. Alrighty, let's continue with this thing, and the next thing that we are gonna be actually learning that is gonna be all about better auth, and better auth is almost done. So right now we don't really need to worry about that. Having said that, we will have to make this project from scratch. From scratch in the sense we will have to just get the UI thing and all. Everything we'll have to done as simple as that. Okay, for now I can actually, isn't it connected? I don't really think so. Right now it is going to be, and as for the network, it is of course good. And now I can just simply continue with this thing, and the next thing that I can actually do right here, working on more features of that particular application. We even have to take care of the authentication, Google authentication and all. But I hope things are gonna be okay. Let's close everything, and the next thing that I actually want to do, as I hope it is already running, it is. So I can come back here and I can go to this particular dashboard page, and I can just click on sign in. It is gonna be working. It is not working because I still have that bad logic. So main dev RTC, let me close this. And as for that particular logic that I had here, so I will just simply return from here. So it's as simple as that. If I actually wanna check whether the user is authorized or not, I should be using the server side logic for getting the session and all. That's it. As simple as that. Reload the page, and here you are on the main page. Apart from this particular thing, let's make it 100. This is how it's gonna be looking like. I have my dashboard. Here I'm getting my name. I have my profile. I can click on my profile and I'm getting these options. So let's work on these options. And even before working on these options, I can just simply click on log out, sign out from here, and when I'm actually signing in, at that time I'm getting an option called forgot your password. Okay, so let's check this thing out. Let's work on this particular functionality, forgot password functionality. And over here what I can actually do, let's close everything. And when it comes to this forgot password functionality, at that time inside Prisma, not Prisma, actually source, app and auth.ts, inside this I have forgot password, and this is the form that forgot password I have over here, and that should be visible as for this one. So all the things inside the auth, they are only going to be visible when the session is not there. So if there is session, I will be just redirecting the user to the dashboard. And the another thing is that I'm actually getting these things, that is bad actually. Use client, auth client. Is this gonna work? I'm getting auth client, so ultimately I'm getting, because I need to use the router. Use router. If I'm using router in here, I need to use this anyhow. Yeah, sooner or later that's gonna be that. So if I actually first of all log in, so let's log in with the same email, PAWSWORD@164. Just log in with this. Password is wrong. Okay, password@PAWSWORD password. What is wrong with this? I'm mainly trying to log in, and 1 2 3 4. Let's make it hashtag as well. I hope I have entered that. Okay, I'm here, and the next thing that I can actually do, I can try to go to the sign in page maybe, and now I'm not able to visit that, but kind of for a while I'm able to visit that. So it's like sign up, and then I'm there for a while, and then I'm redirected here again. So again there is a delay, and that should not happen, especially in order to avoid that particular thing. I have to make it a server component, but the thing is that if I'm actually making it server component, then in that case I will be getting my session, so const. But all these things are actually happening on which side? All these things are happening on the client side, so everything's related to the client, so can't really do anything with this as well. Okay, apart from this particular thing, what else can I do? I can just simply work on this particular thing. I can just simply handle this, that's fine. So let's say handle email change, and especially if I want to change the email, like forgot password, so ultimately I'll have to reset that. That means I will send a URL, as simple as that. An email will be sent. So in order to do that, I can go here, not even password, that's actually gonna be better, auth, just like this. And let's simply check the things out, exactly how the things are actually getting done here. And I can click on authentication, that's gonna be email and password, and inside this I will be getting email verification request, password reset, and I think that this is gonna be the one that I want to go with. So at that time I can actually create a function on password reset. I will be sending a email, that's fine. But even before that, I'll have to send a request, kind of when I'm forgetting the password. So this is where it was the password gets changed, email will be sent. Update password, auth client change password, I will be changing the password. Okay, configuration, triggering email verification, require email verification, email sign in, all these things are fine, email and password. Okay, not really worried about them, but this is not enough. Something else needs to be here too. Integration and all plugins are these, and in the plugin section I have two-factor authentication, username, phone number, manual link, passlink, sign in with Ethereum, admin, API key, organization, ID provider, auth provider, and bearer device captcha, have I been found, last login, multiple, one-time token, JWT. Okay, not really getting what I wanted to get, but that's okay. What can I actually do? Ultimately I do need to send an email for forgetting the password and all. LLM text comparison, installation, authentication methods, basic uses. What am I exactly doing here? Sign, server side authentication, sign out, session, client, user configuration. So ultimately I've gone through almost everything, nothing is left, and until unless I have left something. So change email, so update user update, change email, confirm current email, updating without verification, client, change password. So when I'm actually changing password, I'm doing it like this: verify password, delete user, authentication, callbacks, accounts, list user accounts, account linking, manually link accounts, account unlinking. How about the forgot password? Is there nothing for forgot password functionality? Forgot password. If a user register with Auth, they won't have. Okay, linking. What exactly do we need to do when we are forgetting the password? We need to send an email. Yeah, that's right. Email should be sent anyhow. Okay. This forgot password functionality. Whenever I am clicking on forgot password, so what exactly do I need to do? If I just come here, so at that time I'm just simply getting my email and I'm gonna be handling my forgot password, reset password, right? And once I got my email, I should be redirected to a page where I should be forgetting the password, but even before that I need to validate the user. So I have to reset the password just after that. And for resetting the password, I'm already getting two things here. So ultimately I'm getting my new password and I will be just saving that it would be fine. So ultimately I have to redirect the user here, but before that, once I got my email, I will be checking the email and then I will be redirecting the user here. It is kind of straight, like you don't really need to do much. Once you got your email, you will be checking the email in the database just from here, and once you check the email in the database and email does exist, in that case you will be redirecting the user to this reset password, and that's it. So kind of that is not the best way. Anybody can reset the email in that case. That means email should be sent, that is a must. If you are not sending any email for changing the password, that would be bad, actually bad. And I'm not getting any method as such that can actually help me with that. How about writing something, reset password, reset the password, reset password. Okay, so where am I? I'm in the phone number section. Send OTP verification, allow sign in with the phone, update, disable, phone number validator, send password, reset, callback on verification, send on verification. Okay, user table, send password, reset OTP. This is the one if I'm not wrong. So what happens here is that verify OTP, I will be sending some kind of OTP, but this is for the phone number. I can click on email OTP and verify email with OTP, reset password. So I think this is what that should happen. Send verification OTP. So ultimately I need to send an OTP. OTP will be generated automatically. Okay, and this is all about OTP. Username, sign in, update username, check username, minimum maximum length username validator. Okay, disable username. Then I have anonymous, generate a random email, on link. Okay, phone number will just simply do the things related to the phone number, send OTP, and then OTP length expires in. So ultimately you can send the OTP as well. Magic link, what will this do? Sign in with magic link, verify magic link. What does this do actually? Auth, sign in magic link. That's it. You have to provide your name, email, callback URL, and that is it. It will handle everything on its own. Magic link content, magic link line. Okay, pass key. I have to just clear this, fine. And after that, how many options am I getting here? Check an optional, sign in with OTP, email, verify email, reset password. And for resetting the password, what do we need to do? Email OTP, check verification. So we have to just give the type or email, forgot password, and the OTP. Auth email, check verification on OTP. So using this OTP, user is going to be verified, and once the user is actually verified, you can actually change the password. So what you are actually doing that, first of all, auth client forgot password, email OTP. This will simply send the email to the user, and for sending the email you must have defined the function at the top if I'm not wrong. So let's check that thing out from the beginning. So over here, this is the function that I have defined, email, it will send the email. After that, this is the plugin that I'm using. After that, I'm just simply calling this particular method. So auth email OTP send verification. So whenever I'm getting my email, I have my email, I have my type. So at that time, send verification OTP. So OTP will be sent, and once the OTP is actually sent, then I will be getting my OTP and I will be verifying, and once the user is actually verified, after that I will be resetting the password, and that's what I'm actually kind of doing in here. Just a sec. Reset password, where is that? Verify email, fine. Check verification OTP, that is also fine. Reset the password. So I'm actually adding new password over here, that's fine. After that, email, override default email verification true. To override the default email verification, pass override default verification. So ultimately it will be overriding that, that's also fine. And this is how it simply goes on. Then there is something called passkey. Inside passkey, what you are actually doing, register with passkey. So ultimately some kind of keys are gonna be generated. On the basis of that thing, I can just simply do that. List deleting passkeys and all, that's fine. Generic Auth, initiate sign in, linking Auth, handle Auth, configuration, one tap, okay. Sign in with Ethereum, admin, query, set user password, update user password, link, revoke, stop access control, roles, permissions, custom, default, admin, okay, API key, create API key, and all the things are gonna be here. MCP server, fine. Organization, create an organization, just a sec. Restrict, check user organization, member invitation, team, set active organization, accept, reject, get invitation, link, roles, permissions, getting enabled, enabling teams, list teams, member invitation, and that's it. I'm not really getting that. I needed something like when I'm actually forgetting the password at that time, an email needs to be sent to the user, and I'm not getting any way. That means I will have to create a function on my own and I will have to call that. I have only this way. Let's see. JWT, okay, nothing related to that here. Same, it's gonna be like that only. I mean, SSO, SIM, bearer, device, bearer. What will this do? Bearer token is going to be generated multi-session auth, one time, open API, Stripe. Alright, this is insane. It's better to just simply go through the video right now and simply learn about all these things. Having said that, I have done it earlier, but I'm not really getting the exact way. Let me, not this one. Alrighty, so over here I can simply go to other projects. These are the files that I actually have to delete. I don't know how I can do that, but never mind, I'll be figuring it out. And what was the video that I was watching? That was the video from the YouTube, but that was inside this only. And that was what? Or which one? Auth deep integration dynamic tends to deploy SSR server make rebuild nodes taking at many metadata fundamentals extend. Well, that is not quite here. If that is not here, then where that can be? Documents, desktop. I have better auth tutorial. Unfortunately, that better auth is not visible there, right? How do I have that? I only have my better auth. Apart from this one, nothing is visible here, and that is merely the problem. So what I can actually do, simply go here and let's double click on this better auth by me. That was better auth tutorial. Let's open this one. And let's exactly check how that particular thing is being implemented over here. Alrighty, so when it came to forgetting the password, right? So control, this is a forgot password functionality over here. I will be implementing that, and forgot password form is gonna be here. What am I doing? Request forgot password reset. So there is a method that I actually created. Inside that method, request forgot password reset, it does exist. What? Let's go to here inside my better auth section, and if I try to find a request forgot password, not really getting that. A request forgot reset. What can I do now? This is mainly coming from auth client. So if I actually have a look at the auth client, so over here, additional fields, auth, next cookies, I'm using the additional fields, that's fine, and I must be using that here as well if I'm not wrong. So if I actually check this thing out, auth client by me, this one, and over here if I check the lib auth client over here, I am inferring the clients, that's fine. Infer additional fields and auth is gonna be there. Apart from this particular thing, over here I have base URL, that is it. Inside the auth.ts, I have send a reset password. So inside email and password, these are the things I have. Apart from this particular thing, I have a method that is send a reset password, and I'm getting my URL, and that URL will be sent reset your password and all. What will happen as soon as you click on that particular URL, you should be redirected somewhere. And what I'm saying, as soon as you call this particular method, a URL will be sent, and whenever you click on this particular method, at that time you will be redirected to where? You will be redirected to the reset password. So kind of this is not the method from the better auth side, rather this one I created on my own. When it comes to better auth, so better auth will give me some kind of URL. That URL can be used for anything, and that anything will be decided over here. So that redirected to is something that will be redirecting for that particular task. Could be, I'm not really getting it inside the documentation of better auth. That is bad. Reset password. Once you configure your request password reset, no, actually it is available, or what? Where am I right now? I'm inside the email and password section, that is fine, and I have my email enabled, that is fine. After that, callback URL. What does this callback do? So I have like this particular thing over here, callback. So auth.signup, so whenever signup is done, I will be redirecting to this particular URL, as simple as that, simple. And then sign out on success, ultimately I'm signing out from here. And send a verification email, I'm sending the verification email. The function can actually be anything, and I simply get user and URL over here. So ultimately better auth provides the URL. So these are not kind of pre-built methods or functions, rather we are creating them on our own. And when we click on that particular URL, so whenever I'm gonna be using send verification email, at that time I will be redirected there. Okay, require email verification, either status, send a reset password. No, it does exist. Request a password reset. So this is how it works. I thought it was manually created, but no, it does exist inside this. So it's inside email and password, but the first time when I actually had a look at this, I just simply ignored it. Like I didn't mention it actually, but yeah, we can create a method send reset password. We will be getting our URL. After that, we will be just specifying everything. Once everything is specified, after that, on password reset, we can create one more method that will be just running while resetting the password. This will run while actually sending the verification email. That is fine. And when we are actually sending the verification email, so we are doing like this. That's amazing. And that is it. We don't really need to worry about anything else. Okay, so one thing is clear, we can send the request, but before that, when we will be actually verifying the email or adding the password, resetting the password, at that time I have to manually check whether that is the right password or not. And for checking that, there should be something called middleware. I hope it does have middleware. Does it have that middleware? Let's check this thing out. So this middleware, how to handle auth checks in each page or route. So let's click on this middleware section, and over here inside there was something called before and after. I'm not really getting that. This middleware is actually quite something that I'm looking for. After reusable hooks, internal. Let's go with this much only. Let's simply work on the functionality. Later on I will be digging deeper into it, but as for now we already know what to do, so let's continue with that. So first of all, the only thing that I need to do come on, I know, don't need this one. Okay, I'm gonna be going with this. So the first thing is that I'm gonna be sending the email. So if I click on this forgot password form over here, first of all I'm actually getting the data from here. Just a sec. Alrighty, so once I actually got data from here, so I ultimately got my email, and once I got my email, I have to do something here. That means I have to send an email from here. Okay, for sending the email, I will have to create a method inside the auth client, auth.ts. So let's go here inside lib, and inside this particular thing, and mainly inside my email and password, because this is gonna be related to email and password. So just inside this I will be creating a method, and that method name is gonna be send okay, I am already getting the suggestions here, and that's mainly gonna be send a reset password. And once I have this, I will be getting some of the values over here. And first of all, let's do one thing, let's make it async. I hope that's how it's been made over there. Let's keep them side by side so that we can actually work along the way and get it done really quick. And as for this thing, get rid of it just like this, and then simply work on it. By the way, that was something called don't know what was that. So let's click on this, get started. Let's click on this right now, go to what, go to concepts, not even concepts, go to authentication, email and password. And once you are inside email and password, let's click on this particular section over here, go to request password reset. That is it. And once you are inside this is how you actually have to create that. So let's start working on that. So I was working on send a reset password, and just inside it, that's gonna be actually a async function. I will be getting what, I will be getting my user, and I will be getting the URL. Again, I'm just following the documentation, I'm not doing anything else on my own. And once this much is done, after that I have to use my send email function. That is something that I have already created. It's gonna take 2. So what is gonna be 2 is gonna be user dot email, and after 2 I'm gonna be having name. And come on, let's make it like this. 2 is gonna be user dot email, name is gonna be user.name, and what else? I'm gonna be having type is something that I will have to create on my own, that's fine, but this time the type is gonna be what? I have these types right now: delete account, reset, but this one is gonna be reset password. I think this is the one, right? Did I create it yesterday? I don't know. Sorry, let's continue. I may have worked on it already. And then I have something called type. I'm already done with this, so this should be it. What is the problem with this? Just a sec. This much. Alt F2. Let's simply restart it one more time. Things are not working as expected. Now I should be able to move it. Okay, rather I will move it this side. And what is the problem over here? The problem is that URL is declared here. There is something wrong inside this email. So it takes two URL, name and type. So I've given it two. I haven't given it the URL, right? So let's give it the URL. URL is gonna be actually URL. Now that is fine. So I'm just simply sending it, but let's check this thing out, reset password thing, whether I'm actually sending that reset email or not. So reset password, yeah, that should be fine. Let's see. So where am I actually working on this? That can be the helper part, just right here. And inside this I'm getting all the types. And what am I saying? This reset password section, reset password, reset your password. And then this email will be sent over there, and this is how email is going to be reset. That's fine. What am I doing here? Email template, I'm just sending all these things here. I can click on the email template, and inside this, hi, verify your not really, reset password. Welcome, verify your password. Click on the link to reset your password. So it should be reset your password, and click on the link to reset your password, and then the user should be redirected to a page where the user can actually reset his password, right? That is the only thing that I wanted. So let's simply close this thing as well, and from here I'm just simply sending the email directly. And once I have created this, so I should be able to call it here. So let's do one thing, const, how am I using this? Again, I can create this thing as well, and let's even do that on the go, and then later I will be working on this particular functionality. So once the password is actually reset, then also I will be sending email to the user. For that thing, I can come back here again, and just below that I will be creating on password reset. Once the password is actually reset, at that time I will be getting the kind of user, and at this time I don't need the URL, because of course I'm not gonna be kind of asking user to do something. I will just simply be sending the email, that's it. And again, over here, once this actually gets called, so email should be sent to send the email, and I will be sending what? First of all, 2 is gonna be user.email. URL, I don't really have that, and I think I'll have to make the URL optional. URL will not be present all the time. Let's have the name, user.name, and let's have the type is gonna be, this time this is gonna have a new type, and that would be password reset confirmation. Password reset password confirmation. So reset, I already had a reset. Come on, yeah, close this. Really? Alrighty. So I already had reset password. Control space brings this. I don't want this. So how can I do it? Control space. Okay. Window space. I'm getting this as well. In that case, this control space should be doing something else, not that. What can I do to get rid of this? Extension manager. and inside this I need to go where? The current one that I actually installed, that is responsible for this, and that is the search related thing. So that is the searchlight or something. That is already turned off. I can go to the spacebar section. Okay, and this is the spacebar section. I've even forgotten what was that. That simply means it's no use working on this thing right now. Never mind, I will figure it out later and I'll fix it. For now, let's make it a reset password confirmation, just like this. And as this is the new type and I'm not even providing URL over here, so I can go to my send email. And first of all, this URL is gonna be optional. It's not like I will have my URL all the time. And apart from this particular thing, type is gonna be here, subject, and based on the type I will be deciding the thing. So let's create one more case over here, and that case is gonna be for a reset password confirmation. So let's simply copy it from here, paste it in here, and I will add one more word, confirmation, just like this. Confirmation. What is the problem with this? Confirmation is not comparable email type. That is okay, I will figure it out. By the way, this should be from a reset password confirmation, and subject is gonna be reset password confirmation, just like this. Isn't it too big? What could be the best name over here? Password reset password confirmation, reset password, reset password. What can I say? Take the help of AI. I'm not getting the right name over here. So what I can say, what should be the name of the subject of the email that is sent after resetting the password, just like this. Let's check this thing out. I hope it's not gonna take a lot of time. Password reset confirmation. Are you kidding me? Reset your password reset instructions. No. Action required. Your password has been reset. Your password was updated. Password updated. Yeah, let's use this one. So I can do one thing. I can come back here, and instead of having this big name, I can say password updated, and whenever the password gets updated, at that time I will be just simply sending this particular email from here, and just in here I will be using password updated. That is again a short name, and that's what I wanted. So password updated, just like this. And reset password confirmation, password updated. Let's use this one, password updated @ coding_code.side, and then password updated successfully. Password updated successfully. This is gonna be the subject. Just after this in here, okay, it turns out that I'm sending the URL every time, and I have to make it optional. So let's go here, and just in here I will make it optional first of all, and once it is actually optional, after that I'm using the URL, right? Not only that, I have verify email, I have reset password, and this is gonna be the delete. So I will just simply cut it from here, and I'll check it again in the sense, just in here I'll check type triple equals to what? Type triple equals to delete account. If that's so, then I will be rendering this, otherwise I will be rendering something else, just like this. So verify email is done, reset password is done, delete account is done, but this time type it will be something else. Even I haven't defined the types well, so let's come here, and these are the types, right? So verify email, reset password, delete account, and the next type is gonna be password updated, just like this. So this is the type that I have. Errors are gone right now, that is a good thing. And what is the next thing that I can do? Let's close. Just a sec. Send email, and once I'm sending the email, then I can go to the email template, and once I'm inside the email template, I'm gonna be having it for this, and that's what I wanted. So what can I do over here? Again, inside this I will be having my h1 and a paragraph, just like this, and I can say hi, and the name, your password has been reset successfully, just like this. And one description over here: if you did not do this, please change your password again to secure your account, just like this. And apart from this particular thing, nothing else. I will be just simply going ahead, and almost overall things are done. I'm getting my name, I'm getting my URL, I'm getting the type, and that is it. Let's continue with this. Let's see whether it actually works or not. So overall things are done. What is the next thing that I have to work on? The next thing is that you have defined everything. You can go inside forgot password right now, and just inside this you can just use that particular method. So const, again I will be taking the help of the documentation. I don't remember anything, as simple as that. I just want to know how things are done and where I can know about them, and that's it. Just after as for this one over here, I'm just directly calling, right? Yeah, I'm calling that, so don't need to worry about that. And this is how I can actually request a password reset. So let's do one thing: const, I will be getting my data, I will be getting my error, and then await, and auth client, client, auth client dot request password reset, and inside this I have to just provide, and email is gonna be equals to email, and redirect to, that's gonna be, where will I be redirecting? I will be redirecting the user to the reset password. That's the page that I have created for resetting the password, right? So just like this, let's check that page out too. So this is called the reset password page. Over here the user will be redirected, and that will contain some tokens, so I will be getting the token from the search params as well. So let's exactly check what kind of email is sent, and once that is sent, then I will be thinking of other things. But even before that, I can set a success, that's gonna be null initially, and set a error, that's also gonna be null initially. At the end, if there is any error, if I have error, in that case I will be just simply set error, that's gonna be error, of course, error dot message. Just a sec. So what I can say, not error monitor, error dot that is spelling is wrong, so error dot message, just like this. Come on, getting the error. What is the issue? Undefined is not assignable. String or undefined is not assignable to a parameter of type this. Okay, if it is undefined, in that case I will be just saying that something went wrong. Something went wrong while sending the password reset email. As simple as that. Fine. Otherwise, if there is no error, in that case what I will say, if there is no error, then by the way, success will be what? If there's an error is gone, and success will be true. I mean, success can be false. By the way, by default it is null. And what am I using this success for? On the basis of this particular value, status. I'm just simply showing the status. Fine. That simply means if there is any error, then success set success, that's actually gonna be false, and it can be a boolean or it cannot be a boolean. They can actually be strings, that's fine. So let's simply avoid this. If there is no error, then I will be setting the success just like this, and I can say password reset email sent successfully. This is gonna be the success message. That is it, no need to worry about anything. As for this data, not needed, but I can just simply log the data from here. So clg data from password reset email, so that I actually know where it actually came from, and I can just simply log the data over here. That is it, almost I've done everything. What else? What can I actually do after this? After this, as soon as I click on that, so email should be sent, and then I will think what to do next. Okay, that's great. Let's try this thing out. So I can actually come here, I can click on this, okay, and suppose I log out first of all. So let's simply log out from here. Let's click on sign in. I forgot my password. I will be entering the same email. I will click on send reset link, wait for a while. Password email sent successfully, that is fine, happy to know that. And apart from this particular thing, am I getting verify email sent successfully? This is I'm actually logging, and set success. How about the log thing that I was logging here? The data, this is the data, and message was, if this email exists in our system, check your email from your, okay, this is the message I'm getting from where? This is the data that I'm actually getting. Interesting. So status is true and message is this. I could have used this message, right? So the data that I'm actually getting and error I'm getting, so what I can actually do that in the success section, again it's completely your choice. I have my data, I will have data.message because I'm getting the right thing from here itself, so why not? So I will be using data.message over here, and if there's any error, so I will be using the error message, and everything's done. So this time, come on, I don't have a lot of space, but let me make it like this. Reload the page right now, and I will just enter the email here, and I can click on send reset. So what is this? If the email exists in our system, check your email for reset link, as simple as that. So ultimately link has been sent, and the thing is that we have sent two links just after one after the another. So I can go inside my Gmail, and here I should be getting two emails that I'm not getting. Let's have a look properly. Refresh it. Okay, I've got two emails over here because of course I sent them 2 times, and I'm simply getting hi Vipendra Singh Patel, reset your password using this particular link URL. Over here I am getting my token. So this is the token that I'm getting, right? So HTTP API auth, and on the basis of this thing I will be resetting the password. That is fine, but reset password, this is the token. Let's see how it's actually handled. Again, everything I will go to my this request password. Now I have to update the password, right? So from here I sent the email. After that I came here, data error, await auth reset password, new password, and token I have to provide here. So the thing is that some way or the other I will have to get my token, and they're even providing it, right? So I don't need to worry about it. On client side, if you want to get the token, so new URL search parameters, window location search dot get token. So token is provided in which format? Just a minute. Am I getting token thing here? API reset password. This is the token that I'm actually using. But how am I actually getting the token out of this? That is the question. If not token, that is okay. Otherwise, I will be using this. And on the server side, what am I doing? I'm using the same method for getting the token, and then I'm getting the things done as well. So almost on the client side, on the server side, things are the same. Okay. Another thing is that I can close this. I can go to reset password page, and over here I have to get my token. That is the first thing. And come on, I should be able to just move it. Can I do it today? Yeah, not really, I can't. This is, oh my god, this is the bad thing of opening so many things at the same time. But in the first one, better off tutorial, in this one I must be getting my token. So let's check that token out first of all. And when it comes to getting that particular token, so how am I getting the token? I'm redirecting to the reset password, and after that if I go to my reset password just here, and over here I must be getting my token. And the question is, how am I getting my token? Reset password form. Inside reset password form I'm just simply passing the token, so that means I will be getting the token here. That is right. And how am I getting the token over here? To get the token over here, you are using await search params, and you are simply getting the token from there. Await search params, and you are simply getting the token from there. TOKEN search params. Just a sec. Not getting this thing at all. How am I able to get this token? And what is the URL that is sent over here in my email? This is the URL that was sent. Okay, Control C, and let's collapse this right now. Paste the URL here as well. Control V. This is the URL. Okay. So this is the URL that I got. Inside this I have this particular token. This, then callback URL, reset password. I think I have even made a mistake with this, but never mind. This mistake must be on my project. I will be fixing that. But ultimately this is the token that I have over here. That means I can specify any token, like from here to here. Callback, that is the query parameter. So this is the token. And if I use search parameters, I get this token automatically. Is that so? And over here I am using search params. So let's do one thing. Let's go to Next.js right now. I'm not aware of this particular thing, or I'm just thinking something is missing. Next.js search params. Use search params. I'm not even using search params. Rather, use search params. I will simply get query parameters from here, so I don't even need the query parameters. I'm using something called search params only, not even queries parameters. So in that case, search params. API routes. Why is everything going out of over my head? It's been a long time. Never mind. Software. Udemy. Next.auth. Not even Next.auth. That was Next.js. And here I learned about hooks, but I'm not worried about hooks over here. Mainly when it comes to search parameters, I would like to know about it. So use params will give me the parameters, and for getting the params I will have to go with this particular format. If I want to get the params, that means parameters, so that simply means id slug, and then I will be getting all the parameters over here, right? This is fine. So I need to use this kind of way. And similarly over here, when it comes to use search parameters, so that is query parameters. For getting them, I will have to use that particular query as well. So this is how I can get the query. So far this is good, but I'm talking about hooks over here, and that is on the server side. That means server actions, app optimizations, inside this mainly, and parameters, query parameters, header. So let's check this thing out. And just a sec. parse int search params next URL search params. So request next URL search params, or I can just directly use search params. So whenever I'm using search params, at that time I'm using getter, and then I'm getting that particular thing. Yeah, that is right. My URL is wrong, because if I'm using search params, I need to specify which parameter I need. But over here I'm just directly doing this stuff. If I actually have a look at this, so what am I doing? A token is gonna be equals to await search params. That is fine, but token needs to be in the URL, and there is no token inside the URL. How will I be even getting it? Okay, a reset password, that is kind of the right URL to. Of course, you are not generating it; it is being generated from the better Auth side. Let's simply give it to the ChatGPT. But even before that, why to take the help of AI? If I'm not able to understand something, I should be digging deeper. Okay, wait. They are simply saying that they will send a password. Okay, let's see. Have a look at this. First of all, email I have to give, and after that I have to give HTTP example. Auth client I'm using over here. I can use API as well over here. But if I'm not wrong, the place that I'm sending actually my email, that is the client side page, and that is why I need to use the another method. So I can go to this particular thing, and from where am I sending the email? I'm sending the email from this particular form over here, and this page is actually a client page if I'm not wrong. So use client is being used over here. That is why I'm using this particular method. So I'm giving it the email, I'm giving it the redirect to / reset password. That is fine so far. But the thing is that the kind of email that I actually get. So what I actually do, as soon as this got called request reset password, so ultimately this particular method gets triggered just here. Send the reset password. Just a sec, I hope both of them are the same. Just paste it here. Request password reset. Both the methods are different. I'm missing something. Send request password, send reset password. This is the method that I'm actually using over here, and on password reset. But what am I using there? First of all, let me go to the documentation right now, and come on, email verification, request password reset. When I'm requesting password reset, I'm using send a reset password on password reset. To send a reset password, I'm using. So this actually gets called when I send password request. I get the URL, and when it comes to this, so I'm using request password reset. So I will call this method, right? The request password reset, and this request password reset method will trigger this particular method that I have created, and then email will be sent. And when I click on the link, this particular method will be triggered, and then the password, ultimately when I reset the password, at that time this will be triggered, and another email will be sent. Okay, but there is one problem. Token. Here is it. Here it is. I'm not quite adding the token. I'm just simply sending the URL. That is it. Is that so? Click the link to reset your password. I am getting the token, but that token could be JWT token as well. That is right. Okay. What am I doing in this particular project? Thank God I have a reference project to look at, not by me, or rather better Auth tutorial, and I can go to my lib here. So lib auth.ts. What am I doing? Send a reset password, user URL to subject and text URL. That is fine as well. I'm just simply sending the URL from here. Then what is the token? I mean, is this something magically generated? Because I'm not getting the token in my current link. So by me, and I'm exactly doing the same thing, rather I'm using this thing inside this, even giving more things, and this particular thing is done. Email is getting sent, that is fine. And inside my reset password page, the page that I have actually generated, in order to reset the password I need the token, and for getting the token I'm using await search params. This is the code provided by him, that's right. So I'm actually using this particular method over here to get that token is equal to this, and then this reset password token is missing, and the reset UI, that is fine. So ultimately I am able to get the token. How about clicking on it and checking whether I'm getting the token directly or not? Once I got the token, I will just simply log CLG, and that's gonna be token, because once I'm logging it, just a sec, token is gonna be equals to this, just like this. So I'm actually logging the token right now, and I will be sending the email again for getting the new URL, and after that it will be logged in. That's it. Let's try this thing out right now. I can go here, I can reload the page. Okay, I can just enter the same email, I can click on send reset link, that's been sent. I can come back here, and I can refresh the page. I've got the third email, and this is the email that I have. I can click on this again, and I am redirected here, and I got a page for entering the password. But did I get my token? I did get that. How is this actually happening? I'm getting the token, but I mean, I'm getting that, but I don't know the reason how am I getting that, so I'm not okay with that. This token search parameters is just simply, it is not even query parameters, like it is just a path parameter, and when it is a simple path parameter, I'm not even specifying here anything, I'm just simply getting that. Does it happen like that too? Like search parameters can directly get the parameters. Could be. Okay, let's do one thing. If it is actually true, in that case, I will be saying 1, 2, 3, 4, enter. I am getting 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, it's shit. Just a sec. Something really strange. What was the previous URL? I can't click on this again. Let's click on go here. How can I miss this? You know what? Your URL is getting formatted automatically. So right now I'm getting this URL like this. Okay, if I show you this URL, that is why I was just getting confused. Right now the URL is like this. Right now there is token, but this token does not have any name. Because at the end of the day this is gonna be a query parameter, but that does not have any name. But what happens as soon as you click on the link, as soon as you come here and you click on this link, look at the URL over here. This is the URL at the end you are getting. That is the magic of better Auth, and that is why I was getting confused कि भाई हो क्या रहा है, कहाँ से हो रहा है, इतनी सारी चीजें सीख ले, उसके बाद भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा. टोकन तो आ रहा था, आ कहाँ से रहा था? I was not getting this thing. Right now it is completely clear कि token is a query parameter, and I'm getting that particular query parameters. And the thing is that this particular URL that is actually in the website right now, and the URL that I actually got on the email side, both of them are different, completely different. So this URL Better Auth provided me, but as soon as I clicked on this particular URL, at that time the user got this token automatically, like this token that is already here, the user got the token automatically, and it got saved in the query parameter called token. This is how it worked. Now I understood the things. Alrighty, thank God I didn't take the help of AI, I understood. Okay, so this particular thing is done. Once I have that token, so there are many ways. Even this is the way that they are suggesting. Await what? I mean, you can get the parameters in many ways. search parameter. Even I can use get and token. This is also a way to use that. I mean get that, but never mind. I will be going with this. I got my token. Once I got my token, after that I can go to reset password UI, and inside my reset password UI, I have my reset password form, and inside this I have the router, I have success, error, blah blah, and I have new password. I should be having two things over here. First of all, I should be having my new password, and I should be having my confirm password. So let's make the form a bit better in the sense I will be using two methods here. Sorry, I will be using two forms here, just like this. I mean two inputs, not even forms. They are gonna be the form fields. And first one, form control, new password, and field, new password, new password, placeholder, done. Okay, over here, so this is actually gonna be confirm password, just like this. This is gonna be confirm password. Then this is gonna be, the name is actually gonna be autocomplete, confirm password, enter confirm password, and field is gonna be here. Few things that I need to do. First of all, this name is the problem over here. That means I have to change the things inside this. So I will be having confirm password, I will be having my new password and confirm password, and that the default value is gonna be a string as well. But even before that, I need to go to the schema of it, and right now I only have a password. I'm gonna be having confirm password 2, and that's gonna be, what is the password schema right now? String this. Okay, so I will be having this too. So that's gonna be password schema. Both of them are gonna have the password schema, but there's gonna be one thing, that is a super refine, because I'm using Zod over here. So what does this super refine do? I will be getting my I will be getting my context, and I will be getting, oh, I forgot, congratulations. But okay, I mean, people keep forgetting the things. That's not really a big problem. I can go to my Zod documentation. How you say Zod super refine? That should be enough. I can come here, defining schema, and then control K. Search option. Here it is. I'm not able to click. I'm able to click now. Super refine. This is the one. Click on this. Okay, super refine. I'm getting the value, I'm getting the context, and then I can get this particular thing done. Alrighty, should we do it? Why not? Ultimately, that's what I'm here for. So inside that, I will have a function that I already have. Inside this function, I will be getting the value, I will be getting the context, and once I got both of them, then I will be just using this thing like this, and after that I will be using my context. But even before that, I will check whether the value dot confirm password double equals to or triple equals to value dot password. Let's make it better, yeah. Value dot password, new password, should be triple equals to value dot confirm password. Okay, in that case what? In that case everything is good. If it is not equals to, then ctx dot add issue, and then वो तो मुझे थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा डॉक्यूमेंटेशन को. Okay, so add issue, I will have code, I will have message, I will have input. ये कुछ ठीक नहीं लगा, ये this is the one. So code custom message, no duplicates allowed, value is gonna be input value. What does this input value do? Input value. Okay, there should be some kind of message as well, right? So that's gonna be the input. That's fine, I'm gonna be using that. So inside this, I hope I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, so I will have my code is gonna be custom, and then I will have my message, passwords do not match, just like this. and input is gonna be well just like this. One thing I'm missing right now, and that is something is missing. I'm sure something is missing, and input could be confirm password. No, something is definitely missing. What is that? I don't know, but that is key. I should be able to say that okay, this particular error should be applied to the confirm password. How will I do that? I've done it recently. I've done it in which section? I've done it in my I have done it in the next auth section. So let's check that thing out. There are so many things I don't even remember where I've gone through that. Okay, so many. Why is the dark mode on? I mean, light mode gets on automatically. Don't know, but never mind. So what I can do that where am I learning next auth? Here it is. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I just remember that something should be there, but I don't remember what exactly should be there. For that thing I actually need to make proper notes. I could have made that, but I'm still going through it, so I just thought of skipping it, but I should be keeping it there. So what I was saying that again, where should that be? That should be inside the schemas where I'm creating. So inside my, where am I creating the schemas? That is a good question. By the way, I'm using Drizzle over here, validation, and then I have password match schema, and over here I have my code path message. Path was missing. That is it. This was something that I was missing, and using path I can say that this particular error applies to the confirm password. That was something that I was missing, and guess what? I remembered. Close this now. And I can come back here and reset password, auth password, better auth by me. I'm not gonna be caring about this input first of all, but I will definitely care about my path, and I will say this actually applies only on confirm password. So in the confirm password section I will be getting the error. That is fine. Any more errors that I'm actually getting over here? Not really. So this form message is gonna be the name is the confirm password, so the message will be appeared over here in this particular section. Enter confirm password, confirm password, confirm password, everything is done, and success, error, loading, reset password, everything is fixed right now. What is the next thing? The next thing is that when I submit my form, at that time I will get my new password right now, and I will be getting my confirm password right now. Any problem? No problem as such. Okay, once I got them, so what will I do next? After getting them, I should be checking again, even if I'm using Zod validation, but I will check whether my new password, if that's not that's triple equals to confirm password. Again, I'm checking it over and over because I want to have really good validation. As simple as that. I can go back to my documentation again, and how am I actually updating the password? For updating the password, change the password, new password, current password. No, I don't want to do that. Request password reset. I have requested. After that, redirect the user. After that, I need to have, I'm gonna be resetting the password, right? For resetting the password, I need the previous password, I need the new password, and I need the token. That is it, and I will be able to reset the password. Do I need to redirect the user? If a token does not exist, then I will just simply redirect the user to the login page, and I can say your token does not exist and all. As simple as that. So I can come here. First of all, this particular thing, if passwords are equal, then I don't have any problem. I can just simply say that const the thing is that the biggest problem, I don't remember the code, so I'll have to have a look at this while writing. So const is gonna be equals to I will be getting both the things. I will be getting my data, I will be getting the error, and after that await, and auth client I will be getting it, not auth client, because I'm using it on the client side. Reset password, I will be using this particular method, and just inside this I will be using the new password, and I will be providing my token as well. Fine. Once I've done this, now it's time to business logic. I can create the business logic, not a big problem. Okay, so this thing I've done. Apart from this particular thing, this was the page.psx token I had here. I must be checking the token if that exists or not. No, I am not checking that. Interesting, I'm not checking the token. So what I can say, if not a token, then what will I do? If token does not exist, then I will be just simply saying that bro, token does not exist, and this is the search parameters, server side page. Okay, let's not worry about it here. This is not the right place. I can check the token inside this, especially over here, and I can first of all check the token whether the token exists or not. So over here, if I do not have the token, because this is the client page, is this the client page? Yeah, this is the client page. For that particular thing, or in that particular case, I can just simply do if not a token. In that case, router, do I have router? I have router. It needs to be at the top first of all, because I wanna use that. And router dot what? Router dot what should I do? If there is no token, so I will be replacing the whole thing. Replacing in the sense there will be no history, and I will be redirecting the user to the login page. And same is gonna be happening over here. No, same is not gonna be happening over here. If the passwords do not match, so I can say in else case, yeah, in else case, am I using toast over here? No. Can I use here? Yes. Toast sonar dot error. Error, just like this, and I can say passwords do not match. And not only that, if that thing is done, after that I will be resetting the form. So this is the form I have, Control C, and what I'll say that form dot reset this particular method I will call here. So it will just simply reset the form. Am I sure about this? I have used it someday, and I'm sure about it. There is a method. Okay, for checking that, what can I do? I will have to go through the documentation of React hook form. Click on this. What will I do? Get started. What will I search? Control F, form dot, I forgot, form dot reset. Where am I using reset? This is where I'm using reset. There's only one reset. That's crazy, but okay, I have the reset, that's fine. Where am I using the reset? I'm not using anywhere. Interesting. So that means I'm not using any reset anywhere. Yeah, I'm not using reset anywhere. What is the next thing that I can do in that case? I can go at the top, that is I'm already going. Then I can go to API, I can go to use form, I can go to reset, I can go to the example reset data. Does it need the data as well? Test update default values. Nah. Bro, it should be called directly. Reset is being called directly over here. We can give it some values, but okay, it will do the job. Great thing. Okay, this thing we have done. What is the next thing that we can do? Form.reset. Let's see whether okay, one more thing. I will be getting some kind of data from here. I'm just simply logging it just for knowing purpose exactly what's gonna be there. So data from what? Reset password side, and that's gonna be the data over here. And there's high chance that there will be status and there will be message, and I will be checking that. If there's any error, in that case I will say set error, and the set error is gonna be error.message. Otherwise something went wrong while resetting the password, as simple as that. So this thing is also done, but if there is no error, that means there is success. That simply means that I will be getting success message in the data, like the way I got it earlier, and I will even be logging that, so that would be fine. But I can say that set success, I must have that here, and that would be data.message. Yeah, will I get that? Don't know. So let's do one thing. Password reset successfully. I will be logging it, and then I will check exactly what I get inside this. Alrighty, so we've done it. Let's try this thing out. So I can come back here. And right now I'm getting 2 inputs. I can enter anything over here. I can click on reset password, and I'm saying password must contain at least 1 special character. Okay, I can use @ over here. I can use @ over here. Password do not match. Let's match the password. So what should be the password? PASSWORD 1234, not 1234. ###1234. Will it match? Password do not match. Let's do the same thing. PASSWORD #1234. Right now they do match. If I add one more thing, they do not match. If I remove that, they do match. Let's click on reset password. Wait for a while. Password reset successfully. Okay, one more thing. Once the password reset successfully, what do I have to do? I have to reset the form. And forget about resetting the form. If that is actually successful, after that, router dot should I be coming back here again? No. So router dot replace, and that should be /login page. Okay. Reset the password again. Token invalid. What next? Next, nothing. Next is that send the email again. Send the link. Okay, email will be sent here again. Let's come back. Okay, I got that. Password updated. Add password updated. Okay, this is the email that got sent as soon as I updated the password. This is the reset email that I have got it again. I can click on this, and now as soon as I reset the password, I should be getting email in my back, like Gmail side. Let's enter the password. New. Forget about that. PASSWORD @1234. That's it. And similarly PASSWORD @1234. Just like this. Password. Reset the password do not match. Okay, there are SSS. Reset the password. Wait for a while. I should automatically be redirected. That is not login, that is sign in. Okay, by the way, I am being redirected. The thing is that the path was wrong. Sorry for that. Let's make it sign in. Okay, this should be fine. Let's make it sign in now manually. I will not be doing anything else right now. Just like this, I'm here on the login page. If I check my email right now, you will be surprised to see, or you may not be surprised to see, I'm getting password updated successfully. This is the email that I'm getting, and what is there inside the email? Hi Vipen Singh Patel, your password has been reset successfully. If you did not do this, please change your password again to secure our account. Okay, whatever. Okay, I mean, it is working. So that's great. I can just close this. I can close this as well. I cannot close this. Now I can log in actually. So I can log in with the current password, because if I try to log in with the previous one, I will not be able to do that. So I can just, let's make it a bit bigger so that it's actually visible properly. Password #, if I add, it will not be correct. That means I will get an error. And yeah, invalid email or password. So what I say? I can just simply remove it, and I can just simply log in. And now I'm gonna be there. User signed in successfully. I'm inside this. The user is not the admin, that is why I'm not getting the like that thing over here. But overall, we are getting this thing done. Okay. There is the problem. Sorry, there is a problem. What is the problem? I don't know, but there is a problem. When I'm actually adding the new password over here, okay, I even verified the password. I checked the password using the schema. That is right. And done. So that's it. This was the only thing that I was supposed to do. There was something extra that I was doing in my previous code. I forgot that. So there was something like this. I was using hooks over here. This will run before anything else. That is fine. But what it does that cts.pass sign up email, reset password, change password. What it does in that case? Password ctx body new password, password schema safe password, and then this particular thing. Sign up email, reset password, change password. That's okay, this is the hook, and this hook is gonna be running before everything else. But the thing is that, why will I be getting my no, I'm not getting my confirm password. I'm just simply checking the password. The thing is that मच्छर भाग, पता नहीं किस क्या दिक्कत रहती है. हाँ इधर आते हैं. हट जा भाई, मत परेशान कर मुझे, मरेगा तू. हट, हटाओ. Okay, by the way, ctx.path, I am getting two things from here. From the context that I am getting here, from that context I will be getting my path, I will be getting my password. That password can be password, that password can be new password. So whenever I am saving that password in my database using BetterAuth, I will be checking whether the password follows the schema or not. Don't know how many times I have verified the password. Okay, this is the right password, this is following the right schema and all. Okay, by the way, password.schema safe parse. If there is any error, then I will be throwing an API error, and that API error will be bad request message password not strong enough, and the password is strong. Yeah, that is gonna be fine. So I can do it. But before that, not here. I can go here, BetterAuth, and what can I do? What can I search mainly? First of all, not Next.js, BetterAuth. And I'm gonna search some about hooks. Where will I be getting hooks? I just saw them somewhere. Authentication. Inside the authentication, I don't have hooks. Inside concepts session, hooks I have here. How many hooks do I have? First, okay, hook is before. Okay, what happens before? Okay, exactly the same example. And that is why I like the documentation of BetterAuth a lot. They're simply saying that don't worry, use hooks, use before, over, and then create a auth middleware. So this middleware will be created. Of course, you will be getting context. Inside the context, you will be getting the path. Inside the path, if that's not equals to that, then return that. Otherwise, simply check the email ends with this and all, and done. If that's not equals to that, then again throw the error and done. Good job. What is the next thing? Next thing is nothing. Let's do this much only, and that's it. Yeah, let's go with this particular example, and I will be using this going with the same thing. BetterAuth by me, that's amazing. Let's close everything over here. The thing is that I am saving the password. So wherever, when all I am saving the password, when working with sign up, when working with sign in, and when working with reset password, in these situations I'm actually using the password. So what I can actually do, I can go to my auth.ts, and over here at the end I actually have to do many things. Many things means a lot of things, but let's forget about them. Just here I will be creating my hook, and when it comes to creating the hook, so I will simply say that I have to create hooks, and inside hooks I will use before. And what is this? This before mainly runs before anything else, as simple as that. I will be creating a middleware. You must know the middleware. Everything should go through that middleware. So I will be create auth middleware just like this, and once that is created, I will have a function inside this. I will be getting my context, and once I'm actually getting my context just like this, and inside this I will check the if ctx.path that I'm actually getting, that is equals to what? That is equals to slash sign up slash email. Okay, otherwise ctx.path, not params, path, that's triple equals to slash sign in slash email. Otherwise ctx.path, that's triple equals to reset. What was that? Sign in email reset what? That is a good question, but I don't know. Sign up email, hello world, BetterAuth, bro, I'm gone, bro. Alright, how can I know the right name? So when I'm actually resetting the password, at that time what am I doing? while resetting the password, I'm not kind of using in I am using, so reset password. What am I using here inside a better auth tutorial? That would be change password. Sign up email, reset password and change password. Time to take the help of AI. Why is that so that I am using sign up / email, but on the other hand I am just using a reset password and change email? Then shouldn't I just be using sign up? Alrighty. Enable preview. Turns out I'll have to restart it again. Not a problem. Okay, whenever I restart it, it actually comes back to the dark, like light mode. And that is fine. This is the page that I was on, and this is the answer to my question. Great question. This actually comes down how better author defines internal routes and flows, not just your naming preference. Sign up email has email, but a reset password doesn't. Reason different flows, different endpoints. Sign up is a multi-method flow. Better auth supports sign up email, sign up SMS. So better auth is splits sign up by channel, auth, OAuth, SMS. That's why you are calling text path sign up email. Reset password, change password, and change email. So via email token, via authenticated email verification. So their endpoints don't need to channel suffix. There is only one way. Reset password via token, change password while authenticated, change email while verification. So internally better auth defines them as this and this provider. Okay, so to answer your question directly, this, otherwise this. Dhanyavad. Now you have solved my problem. So let's write the business logic over here, and in order to be able to write the business, we are able to write, come on, let's simply write the business logic here. I will just simply use sign up email, sign in email. I will be checking the password all the time, and mainly I have to check the password. Yeah, it's gonna be good for all of it. Reset, this is gonna be / reset password. Then I will have one more ctx.path, and that would be equals to / change PASSWORD password. Just like this, I will be using it here. And now I will check what will I check? Const const response is gonna be equals to await, and that's gonna be password schema. I must have it here, right? If I don't have, I will get that save parse, and I will be giving it the data. Data is gonna be the new ctx dot new password or that would be ctx dot password. I'm not even getting them here, that is fine. So I can actually come here, ctx body email. Okay, so from the body I will be getting the things. So I can do one thing, that this time ctx dot body dot password and ctx dot body dot new password. Okay, and that is it. Once this thing is done, after that I will be checking if a response, I can even check it directly, right, whether it is success or not. Safe parse, let's even check this thing out exactly. What do we get inside safe parse? So safe